Ian Gibson,
Will Crosby.
I can see you with my big eye.
It looks a little terrifying, to be perfectly honest with you.
I can see everything.
Oh my, wait, this is like Super Mario 64 type control?
Yep, I am using my Xbox One controller on this PC game called Echo. I'm sorry, what was that? Echo?
Echo.
That was the worst joke I've ever made on the show. This is Echo. It is made by Ultra. It's also published by them. It is like a puzzly. I don't know how to explain it. Let's just dive in here. I played maybe 2 hours of this game so far, maybe 3. I'm just gonna hop in at one of these points from in the game. So
Okay.
you wake up on this spaceship 100 years in the future. You've got this weird cube, and you've landed on this big planet. And you land on it, you walk down, and you're looking for this palace. You find this palace, and you work your way through it. Some stuff happens, and suddenly there's a bunch of clones of you everywhere.
Ooh. And this is you?
And this is me.
Okay.
My name is, I think it's N-E-N.
E-N. Okay.
The guy talking is London. I think he's an AI. He's been alive for like 100 years. So, these little clones of me, they like to figure me out. When I do something of note, they will copy it. So right now you can see they are not crossing this water.
Okay.
But they can learn to cross the water. So when I do this,
By you doing it.
you see that little, just took a little snapshot of me.
Yep.
So now they know how to cross the water, but they don't learn the move until the power goes out and comes back on.
And when does that happen?
It happens intermittently. I don't think it's a timer. I think it's gameplay focused.
Okay. What's all that stuff floating around you?
Those are just lily pads.
No, I mean like the UI around your character.
Oh, the UI. See, that'd be good to explain that sort of thing. So that cube on my back is explained in the story. I won't go for it. These that red indicates someone sees me.
Okay.
The bubble is proximity. It'll also, like, this guy doesn't see me, so it'll be blue. When he starts to see me,
Okay.
it's yellow, and when he's hostile, it goes red.
Oh, that's kind of novel.
Yeah. Those little pips next to my head amount to power, so I can shoot my gun. I can shoot it once right now. Only the first one recharges, which is kind of annoying.
So the other two you gotta pick up.
Yes. I can eat some food here for my health bar. I can survive one attack from one of these guys, and then I can survive multiple, but I can't survive 2 in a row. So if one grabs me, I push him off, and another grabs me, I'm going to die.
Okay. And so is most of the game just kind of dealing with these clones while navigating an area?
Yeah, exactly. So this is the next section. There's a lot of me in here. I'm all on these little islands.
Okay,
So
but
I'm
you're
gonna-
not crossing the water yet.
Right. So so they've already imprinted that, so I don't have to worry about that. This little thing, it was spinning, and now I have another pip of power. So now I could fire twice. There's this manual function. If I hit the right trigger, I can shoot them. If I line up multiple, it kills multiple. It goes through them. I can also hit right bumper, and that's kind of, they call it riot mode, and that just if I'm surrounded, it just pushes them all away from me.
Okay.
So these guys will continue to learn from me. So if I shoot one of these guys, they will learn how to shoot. I'm not going to do that because when I have to run back through here, they will all shoot at me. Uh-oh. Okay. So now the power is out. I can do anything while the power is out, and they will not learn it.
Oh.
So
you got a little bit of like stealth area here.
Right. So I
in a way.
can sprint, I can shoot, I can choke them out, I can jump off of things, I can vault off of things. They still haven't reset, so they still will not come after me. I can do whatever I want right now. And now it's reset.
Oh, I thought the game had crashed.
Yeah, I did too the first time. So now they're coming after me.
Oh.
And this, okay, there's a lot of movies like this, but like unemotional things coming after you is one of like my biggest fears. Like just like emotionless robots charging at you, or like zombies, stuff like that. It always terrifies me, and this game does that exact thing. So I'm gonna choke these two out. So now I have to try to cross this room with this key, and I've done this once. I kind of cheesed it by staying around the outside, which maybe was the way I was supposed to do it. But so now the power's on. They're still going to continue to learn. So they're walking in the water. This guy's going to see me.
Yeah, they're not stuck on land now.
Right. Okay, so now the power's out. I can kind of do whatever I want.
Yeah, because they're not going to learn shooting while power's out, right?
Right. They're not going to learn shooting. They're not going to learn sprinting. They will be in the water. But as soon as this power resets, they will no longer be in the water. Because I was not in the water in that last power stage, and they only learn from the previous power stage.
Okay.
So it's going to go.
This is kind of weird. It's like a stealth action puzzle game.
Yeah. So, see, they can't come after me now because they're all stuck on land, except for that guy. He's kind of stuck. So I'm going to shoot there just so I can show you them shooting. So yeah, they cannot come after me now because they did not learn water in the last Echo. But of course, I've shown off a lot of things to them. I just sprinted. I'm going to crouch here. They might learn that. I'm going to choke this guy out.
And they can learn multiple things.
Yep, every time one of those
cycle.
Like they explain it as an icy imprint. Every time one of those holograms pops up, it's learning.
Okay.
Just gonna toss this here.
And I'm assuming this is kind of like the core gameplay mechanic that the game iterates on.
Yeah. So far I've done a couple of these puzzles, and then you leave the palace for a bit, get some exposition, and come back. The story in this game has really intrigued me. I'm gonna see if this guy's gonna shoot me. Yep.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna shoot him first. So, oh, I don't have it. Get away from me. The story's really intrigued me. The opening, like cinematic and everything's really cool. I've loved what I've seen in this game so far. At first I didn't think I'd like this puzzle mechanic, and these puzzles are pretty well designed. I believe this one, if I jump down here, I can also scan. It'll tell me where stuff is. So as you'll see, I'll walk up to descend, and I can't. It is telling me that I need to get multiple pips in order to survive this jump. You have to have enough energy to do things.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, that first thing recharges, and then they're all going to shoot at me because I was a horrible person before. That one thing recharges, and those little spinny things gives me another pip. Now, here's my issue. I could go through this door right now, but if I go through this door... I timed that perfectly. So if I had gone through that door where the power was on, they would all have just learned how to open doors.
Yeah.
So the first time I did this happened, and I was over here, and then it reset, and all the doors opened, and they all sprinted at me.
Because they learned it from your actions.
Because they learned it from my actions, and it was absolutely terrifying.
I bet. Yeah. Sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know how to explain this game anymore in that it's just a really fun puzzler so far, and I think this learning mechanic is really neat and can totally open this whole place up for some really cool puzzles.
How does everything other than the main mechanic feel? Like the shooting, the movement, the hand-to-hand combat?
The movement feels great. Once I got the sprint ability, it's felt a lot better. You do the Gears of War walk anytime you're talking to London. Excuse me, which is really annoying. I hate not being able to like run or sprint, but I understand it's for pacing. They don't want you missing out on some of the cool lore, and I'm fine with it because the story so far has been really cool. Okay, so this next puzzle I have not been to. I've kind of searched this area a little bit. There's this guy. That's me.
Okay.
That's me. So I kind of like, I just want to see. Oh, that's far down.
Oof. I probably would not recommend jumping.
No. Oh.
Well, I mean, maybe we have to try it at least once.
Oh. Okay, they've oh no.
They saw you take the elevator.
No, they've learned how to elevate. That is also the first time I've been allowed to elevate.
So can they see, if you're not necessarily in their vision range, can you do things that they won't notice, or is it no matter where they are?
It is the palace learning, not the individuals. So every time the power goes out and then winks out, it is recreating all of them from the knowledge it has learned.
Oh. That's kind of terrifying. I mean, not to say I was okay with it when it was clones learning your behavior, but now it's like a sentient AI learning and dictating overall.
Yeah, and from story-wise, I believe currently they think it's a malfunction and that it just keeps turning off and turning back on instead of, and I'm hoping there's a part where it just starts learning instead of echoing, even though the name of the game's Echo, but I can't imagine if it learned like constantly and it just kept building.
Yeah.
So it's really useful to sneak up on enemies because if they see me and I hit B, I just push them. But if I come up behind them, I can choke them out and they're dead for, quote unquote, dead for that power cycle.
Okay, that's good. So there is at least some way other than the gun for you to deal with enemies.
Yes. A quick scan. Oh crap. So this little pip here is oh, you're gonna come at me, aren't you? That was so see how it says 5 next to that? That's how many more I need before I can power up. But this this powering on and off is super jarring. When it first happened, I was like, oh, like you thought, did the game crash?
Yeah.
Because it happens so like suddenly, but you really like get to the tempo of it. Oh, you're gonna come down there again. Oh, you saw me. You're dead now. Trying to remember to talk while playing this game. It is. I'm
kind of mesmerized by it. It's just very hard for me to. I don't want to say get a grasp of it, but I'm just trying to think of.
Oh no.
Almost like touchstones. Oh,
no.
Okay. Oh, yep. Good luck with that.
I always feel so bad when she dies.
Yeah, it's like the new Tomb Raider reboots where the death animations are
don't
inexplicably horrible.
Don't remind me of those. Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah, it's just this is like the art style plus the like music atmosphere plus the mechanic, which makes me think it would be more attuned to like almost a top-down or an isometric like turn-based puzzle game, but it's not. It's 3D real-time.
Yeah, and this game totally sucked me in. It keeps doing it to me. I keep forgetting I'm talking to you and we're supposed to be professional and record a video. But like I was playing this yesterday and earlier today just to I was like, I'll play for a little bit, get a feel for this impressions. But I just got sucked in and I just kept playing. And it's been a while that a game not hyped up or a game I've heard about a bunch has done that to me.
Yeah, I can imagine. This seems pretty unique.
Get away from me.
Ooh.
Oh no. Get away from me.
So for your non-shooting abilities, are there any like charge systems associated with that, or can you just push an endless amount of people?
I can push. So when I push, there, I'll show you. You'll see that bar goes down, and it's a little more than half. So I can't do 2 pushes in a row. I have to
Okay.
kind of space them out.
So everything does kind of have like pseudo action points in a way.
Yeah. So that governs. That's my health and my. Oh crap. Oh, that was.
What is that?
So the power reset as I was being attacked, which means all the clones reset, which means it was no longer attacking me. So oh, you did not see me. So now they know. I've lost track of what they know. So they know to use elevators. I don't know if they know shooting. One of the scariest things, I snuck for a while, and they learned how to do that. And so when the level started over, they were all crouched, and I couldn't see any of them. And I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah. I can imagine this starts to get freaky as you do crazy things, and then the next time they start doing the exact same actions that you just did.
Yeah, it's, oh my gosh. I just want to get out of here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, that was a great shot.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
So I know you said you're only a little ways in, but do you have any idea of how long this game is?
I don't, unfortunately. I hope it's for a while. I hope it's not just a couple levels. I really hope they go hard with this puzzle system and make all sorts of awesome levels I can take my time and go through. It is... they just shot at me. It is a really cool system. I'm really enjoying it so far. I might even go as far as to say I might finish this game and probably put up a little review of it.
Cool.
It's great. So definitely check it out. This is Echo. It's on Steam. And yeah, it's a great game. Thanks, everybody.